Ego to ego, Cowabunga. We're live. Look at this beautiful picture we got. Man, there's no how good looking we are.
Don't get no better. Whoa. We have a new camera and it's a little...
It's different. Because I'm actually on the right side, but in the video I'm on the left.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun.
Edward.
Jamie.
Today is day 8 of Be the Change movement. Very excited. How is everyone? Patrick.
My brothers.
How is everyone?
My brothers and sisters.
Why we got mad faces? Who's doing that?
Oh, why
no mad faces.
Why be mad? Don't be mad. Look at the beautiful shirt.
Kill him with kindness.
Kill him with kindness. Michael's got the ego to eco. Already. Ego to eco. And we were actually thinking, if you guys have any great t-shirt ideas, send them on and we'll print them up and send it to you possibly. You know?
Yes.
We all need to be creative and have fun with this beautiful thing, you know. Get that creative juices flowing. Get the juices.
Yeah, the creative side is the right part of the brain. And everyone has definitely some wonderful creativity inside. It's just opening up those gifts. There's many ways to do that. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about something, and I'll let Michael and Danny finish a few things or however they want to talk about. So Michael, can you turn it down just a tiny bit, please? Can't hear myself in. So I just wanted to say how grateful, first of all, I am for everyone that is joining us every day. We're so grateful for this program as we are student and masters working together, awakening each other and motivating and inspiring. So what I was guided today to talk about was trapped emotions, and what trapped emotions are essentially are going to be different for everyone. On this planet, we have maybe experienced some things that have not been as pleasant for us as humans. For me, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, but these trapped emotions essentially mean that there may be, I'm going to refer to these especially in the lower chakras. And those that know me, I speak a lot about lower chakras just because I have an understanding of a lot of things that we experience that have not been pleasant here during this time of existence for us. A lot of it does exist there, because if you even read about it, the fear and hate and things that they reside in either the root, solar plexus, or sacral chakra. So I'm not saying that others don't, but when you have your heart and your throat and your third eye and your ninth chakras open, you do have a more clear understanding of your purpose. So when we start to experience, essentially the healing or the alignment of these chakra systems, we may start to feel some trapped emotions. And those can be stem from relationships, from past experiences, from jobs, like if you were fired from a job or you went through something traumatic in the body, that stems from many things. But the ways that you're going to know this is when you do a meditation or a prayer or something, and you start to feel, you want to cry, you want to have a breakdown. Those are trapped emotions, and it's no one's fault. It's just part of the programming that we have. And once we start to unlock our wonderful powers we have, you may experience these things. And I'm going to give an example. Is this week that I have been changing my diet and things, I have experienced some painful things. Not painful, but some things that I had kept inside. And the way that I essentially work through these things is just rest the body. Keep the mind very quiet and stillness. We have a good understanding of things. So, just know that, all of us do experience these, and it's okay. And if you ever have any questions about these, you can certainly email me or message me anytime, and I'm certainly willing to provide any kind of guidance. that you may need. I do my best always to post, what I feel when I do, channel, have psychic, the Ascended Masters or, Galactic Federation speak to me. I certainly try to give messages that way and post on Facebook, but you're always welcome to message me anytime. So, and I'm going to do an affirmation for today, because I plan to do an affirmation every day, is I am unique and organic in my own way.
Well, I will add a little bit to that. We're all unique. There's nothing else to really say. We're all unique. We all go through struggles. We all have these things that we think we're alone, but little do you know, we're all pretty much the same. We all have these hardships. We all have these things that we went through and think that we're all alone. But the thing is, we think we're all alone because we don't share our story. We all go through the same thing, and the thing that separates us is the story. So getting your story out and writing things down, like journaling, I cannot express how much that has helped me along my journey. Is just writing it down, even just putting that pen to paper and just starting I love myself and just keep going, and you'll be surprised what actually comes out. There's writing exercises that you can Google as well, but just writing things down and knowing that you are not alone, and expressing to your loved ones, and just going, just going with the flow and loving everything. I cannot express how. And like that little video I posted, Be the Change, that I did last year, just saying those positive, powerful words will take you to the next level. Saying, my life sucks, I'm unhealthy, saying those negative affirmations does the same thing as saying the positive ones, like when you break down physics and everything, so just be positive, and positive things will happen. I cannot express that enough.
Well said, brother, well said. And to add on to what Danny and Grace were saying, in particular, Grace, those emotions that we experience need to be channeled out, and music is a great avenue in helping get emotions out, whether it's songs that have ballads that help you get over and rethink emotions in order for you to kind of flush those things out through tears or through sweat or through energy, through running, whatever you have to do. It's important to filter out, and we don't hold on to certain emotions or hold on to anything from yesterday or even an hour before. Always be within the moment and present. You don't want to miss anything. It's kind of similar to driving and texting. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be on Instagram while you're driving, because that split second can change everything. The same way in life. Be present for every moment. Don't be so caught up on what happened yesterday, last year, or maybe a decade ago in some situations. Get over it, move on, stay present, and look forward to the future. And use great music as an advocate for you to progress. Use music that's going to encourage you and lift you up and inspire you to do what you need to do throughout the day and give you the energy. It's some people that can't go to the gym without their headphones, because they're just going to be off. Frequencies all off, and that's how powerful music is. So use it in your everyday life if you're not already. And if you have any great suggestions of some good music, please share them in the comments. Anybody listening, please share.
Yeah, because music is medicine. Music is medicine. And even when you go back in time and you look through the transitions of life, the music you were listening to actually created the reality around you. When I was in some more or less gangster stuff, I was listening to gangster music. Now I'm uplifting, and now I listen to uplifting music. Majority of the time, if I'm in the car, I listen to 89.7 classical music. And going on what Michael said, a great mind once told me, allow your thoughts to come and go, just don't ever serve them tea. So just allow it to come, entertain it for a little bit, but just don't sit down and have tea with it. Think why it's there. And going on with the whole thing with reflections and stuff like that, You know, when before, if somebody said or did something to me, I would act out of rage. You know, I would act out the first impulse because that's what I was surrounded by. I was surrounded by anger, and I would act out my first emotion. Now I kind of more or less shut down and analyze, why are these things happening? Why are these things being said? What haven't I worked internally? Because when you realize this is an internal game, you actually, you know, silence is key. And like what we learned when we were in school, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, you know. And another little phrase, positivity equals growth. So just be positive. Put that smile on your face, just like we're gonna start making shirts that have little fun facts. You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. So you know, you actually have to try to be upset. It's the craziest thing. It's a beautiful thing, though. It's a beautiful thing. Check music artists. I love music. Yeah, keep them coming, please. Check that out. And listen to a lot of music that we listen to is like Sat Sang, Naka. You know, great healing music. If I'm not listening to classical music, you know, and stuff with words, that's kind of what I'm listening to.
Yeah, I talked about before my videos too. When I went through my weight eating process, I listened a lot to Bach, Beethoven, Mozart. That really helps open the heart. And it's a very, very pure, it really does touch the soul. It's a very, very pure, for me, there's actually a symphony going on in the universe all the time. Once we connect to it, it really does kind of draw us into that alignment. So I just wanted to share with you kind of what will happen this week, and then if anyone has anything. So what we plan to do this week is we'll do a video every day again, same time, 12:30. If the time changes, I'll make sure to post that. We're going to, I believe we're going to do a talent show, but we will this week. We're going
maybe
to,
not this week, but we'll start setting it up.
Yeah, setting it up, and then we're going to meet with Carol, who is a wonderful, wonderful soul, where I actually met Danny and some of the other groups will drive there. We're going to interview her on Wednesday. So we will plan what our goals are to do is to, you know, meet with everyone in our community. We're going to go out, you know, to the strip and other places, talk with lots of people, and we'll be, of course, filming everything. Yes. And, you know, please share with us any questions or any feedback, or if you have an idea, please share it, because we are open. Yeah,
that's what this year is about. All giving us to the next level. You know, you realize that you need. You know, we're all here doing the same thing, trying to get to the next level. When you're down, I'll give you a hand, and hopefully you'll return the favor. You know what I'm saying? Because not everything is peaches. There's always ups and downs. That's the beautiful roller coaster ride, and that's why writing is also key, because you learn that there are ups and downs, and you're not depressed. You're just going through this little down phase, and you will be back up. You know, so it's all blessings all around.
And supporting one another is key. Patrick just put up in the chat that he posted a new song, I believe. So definitely check that out. I think he posted that when we were talking about put up some new artists. So yeah, anything you guys got new going on as far as artists, music, even fashion. I know Angel Grace has been talking about getting more into fashion. Share your ideas, like Danny said earlier.
Sure.
We're making shirts. You're gonna see more of this week. You're gonna see more creations this week. So look forward to that. And yeah,
it's beautiful. Custom. And then maybe we'll even send you some shirts, you know, and then you can start, because just wearing your own stuff, like I don't even want to go buy clothes anymore. I just want to make my own stuff and wear it, because then that's a topic of conversation, and you'd be surprised just like you could keep these in your trunk and sell them all day, you know, 10, 20 bucks, whatever, you know, it's for the cause. Yeah. Spread the love.
So I think that's all we maybe have for today.
And my affirmation, and I don't think I've said it, I don't think I have it yet, is I am love. You know, that's really all we are at the end of the day. They're just love. You know, nothing else. Love.
He said, okay, just listen. Thank you.
Beautiful. Can't wait.
I really so enjoyed this. Everyone sharing. Truly, I love it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, share.
That's what it's all about. That's what we create this platform for,
Mm-hmm.
We're just like you, what I mean? We're just trying to have fun in this beautiful world. And once you realize this world is your playground and you actually create the prison that you live in, you look at things completely different.
Embrace it all. Embrace it all. There's beauty in everything, even in chaos. Yeah. Hey, I wanted to mention this because we really didn't talk about it much after, but when we went to California, and I talked about this in my class about loving the chaos, how when we were driving to California, we said we were not going to hit traffic. And guess what? We didn't. Didn't we? Right? Not one time. Not one time did we hit traffic. This is how I know it is real. Because we did it, and I had Danny and Reed with me. And all of us together. It was awesome. I'm like, yes. The universe yeah.
Very real.
Yes.
Very real. Very real.
I'm so grateful.
Speaking of Master Reed, I can't think of him without thinking of his children. And I just want to put that out there to the universe. Talk to the kids, listen to the kids, listen to their dreams, listen to their ideas, listen to their imagination. Just let them,
Kids are key.
They're key. They're key. Just listen to the kids. I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah.
Kids are key. And one thing that Master Reed has always said that I love so deeply is you're enlightened when you're surrounded by enlightened people. But there's no rush to go anywhere. It's the way I look at this thing, it's like climbing a mountain, you know what I mean? And you can look at it with anything, every level of success. You climb this mountain, you put blood, sweat, and tears to get up to the top of this mountain. You're up there you might camp the night there, look around, take in the view. What do? You come back down. You got to share your endeavors, so just get out there and start exploring. People that say they get the short end of the stick, well, I promise you there's a forest with sticks that are huge. Just go get it. You know what I mean? The world is yours. The world is yours.
And our imaginations are literally curving this beautiful world that we live in. It's getting better and better day by day. You can see it. You can go out and see more. At least in Las Vegas here, there's more vegan restaurants, more vegan grocery stores. There's so many people are working out serious as more of a lifestyle. It's changing. It's just a matter of being patient
and getting on that frequency. You know what I mean? Because once you get on that frequency, it opens the doors. You never heard of kombucha till you hear of kombucha. You know what I mean? Like you never hear of these things until you get in that room. And once you find that right room, they will open the door and have open arms and embrace you. I promise. You just got to look for it and do a little bit of action, like we've said from the beginning. Your thought, word, and action all have to link up. Once that happens, the true beauty of manifestation happens. Blessings to all you people. Thank you.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Many blessings.
Many blessings.
Blessings. Bye.